We got to start over. This is bad. And this verse is probably one of the most sad verses to me in the whole entire Bible. It's Genesis 6, and it's the story of Noah and the ark. Many of us know the story of Noah and the ark, but most of us, when we think about Noah and the ark, what do we think about? We think about the two animals and Noah's family, and we think about the ark and the rainbow, and it's a beautiful story. But you don't think about how it had to get literally so bad that it would get so evil that God would say, I'm gonna destroy the whole earth. So we're gonna talk about that part for just a second. It was that bad, it was that evil, it was that horrible. In Genesis 6, it says this in verse 5. The Lord saw the wickedness of man was so great in the earth, and that every intention of the thoughts of his heart was evil continually. And this is a verse that I think is the most sad verse ever. And the Lord regretted that he made man on the earth, and it grieved him to his heart. And the reason why that's so sad is because just a couple pages ago, God created all things, and he said all things are good. And not only did he say all things are good, but he made mankind, said it was good, and said that we are made in his image. And not only did he say we are made in his image, which is powerful enough, but he actually formed a relationship with man. I mean, he walked in the garden with Adam and Eve. He walked with these people. He talked to these people. He cared and loved man. And just 2 pages in, he said, I regret even making them. And it wasn't a mean, like, I shouldn't have ever made them. It was it grieved my heart. My heart is hurt. If you've ever felt betrayed by somebody, I feel like that's the epitome of what God was feeling, but like in the biggest form of that. Like all of mankind betrayed the goodness of God and just said, yeah, you created this to be good. Well, I'm gonna go live evil. I'm gonna go live in darkness. I'm gonna go do what I wanna do. I'm gonna go do what feels right to me. He was so sad, it grieved his heart. So the Lord said, I will blot out mankind, whom I have created from the face of land, man and animals and creeping things and birds of heaven. He says this, for I'm sorry that I made them. But, you better be glad for this, but Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. So Noah was a righteous man. Noah was someone God said, you know what, that man, I can work with him. That man's heart is a little bit more pure. That man's thoughts aren't as evil. I can work with him and his family, and they can rebuild the earth.